Hello and welcome to Trishpolish. I'm Trish and my goal is to swatch as much of the nail polish in Japan as I possibly can. If that sounds like something you'd also be interested in, please consider subscribing. If not, that's okay too. It's still nice to see you. Today we are looking at a new to me Japanese nail brand called Neil S. So what happened is, I kept seeing this little cat pop up like all over Japanese nail Instagram and I thought, that's a really cute little cat. Then I started seeing other animals in the same style popping up all over the place on nail polish bottles on Japanese Instagram. So I put on my detective hat and I did some digging. This led me to the brand's Instagram, which led me to their website, which ultimately led to this video. The instant I found their Instagram page, it was like the chorus of angels singing, flowers were blooming, little birds were tweeting around my head like I was a Disney princess because, y'all, it's so perfect and it's so freaking cute. Anyway, this led me to the 5 nail polishes that I plan to show you today. I'll explain a little bit more about the brand as well as other products, how to purchase, pricing and availability, all that good stuff after the swatches, but I am bursting at the seams to show you guys these polishes, so let's get into the swatches.
First up today, we have the shade Ameiro Mikan. Ameiro is amber and Mikan is orange, so that's fitting for this amber orange color. This polish is a deep orange jelly with a gorgeous golden shimmer. Going in here on the first coat, you can see that this is a jelly polish because it does have a jelly consistency. The formula on all of the polishes we will look at today have a glorious self-leveling property and they go on super smooth. This is honestly one of the best jelly polish formulas that I have ever worked with. It is so good. So for jelly polishes, there's really no rule on how many coats you need to do to reach your desired opacity or your desired density of polish. It's 100% up to you. For me, on all of the polishes today, I did decide to go in for 3 coats because I wanted to see how deep I could get the color. And I just really like for my jelly polishes to look deep and squishy. One of my favorite things about this polish and all of the others is the transformation that happens between the second and third coats. Look how deep and rich this color ends up here in the third coat. It is so pretty. And you can't really see it here, so maybe I've failed as a YouTube nail polish reviewer, but those little gold shimmers are so delicate and so dainty, and in the sunlight, which I don't have here, they really gleam off the nail and emit this lit from within glow. It is stunning. So I don't really know what season to put this color in. I would definitely wear it in the summer. I could see it as a summer color, but I could also see it as a pumpkin spice latte fall Halloween-y polish. I don't know. What do y'all think? So here is Ameiro Mikan in 3 coats. Next up is the shade Yakan Hiko, which means night flight in English. This polish is a milk chocolate jelly with the same golden shimmer as Ameiro Mikan. So due to the nature of this color, it is a lot more sheer than the orange here in the first coat. But again, with jellies, it's kind of as you like as far as how many coats you need. There's no rule book that says you can't use 1 coat on this. Actually, it's kind of pretty in 1 coat. But again, I decided to go in for 3 because I wanted to see how rich and deep I could get this milk chocolate color. And for some reason, I just am really struggling with my middle finger on this one. So just kind of ignore the middle finger application on all 3 coats and focus on the other ones. Again, the formula is super smooth and self-leveling. It is just really nice, smooth polish to work with. And just look at the transformation between the second and third coats. The polish practically comes to life here in the third coat. It is so stunning how deep the color gets. So the shade is not bold. It's not really in your face. It's a nice, subtle, calm, cool leaning milk chocolate brown. And again here, I fail as a YouTuber because you can't really see it, but that gold shimmer gives it this beautiful lit from within glow. And again with this shade, I'm not really sure what season I would put it in. I can see this being a spring polish or a winter polish. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think you could get away with wearing it in summer? You absolutely could. There's no rule book saying you absolutely have to wear this color in this season. But if I were to classify this color as a season, I don't know where I would put it. What do y'all think? I think I would describe this polish as soft and grown-up looking. Does that make sense? Here is Yakan Hiko in 3 coats. Next up is the shade Blue Moonstone. This is one of the 2 June birthstone polishes that the brand released, and because of that, the packaging is just a little different and the cap is a little darker color than the normal polishes. Anyway, this polish is a gorgeous white crelly with a blue shimmery shift. Hence the name Blue Moonstone. This one almost has a pearlescent look to it here in the first coat, like that blue shimmer makes it look pearlescent, but it's, I don't know, I guess it is, but it isn't. It starts to look more like a gemstone the more layers of the polish you put on, so I don't want to say it's pearlescent, it just looks like a moonstone. So I'm really digging the white crellies these days, and this polish just hits right, like it's so stunning. And especially here on this one, the transformation between the different layers is so beautiful, and you could honestly wear this polish in 1, 2, or 3 coats and it would look stunning no matter what. Like, it's so pretty. Can you tell I'm really into this color? Because I'm really into this color. The formula is smooth, self-leveling, no problems, wonderful application. Like, this brand has knocked my socks off. It is so good. But, you know, honestly for me, the sweet spot for this color is 3 coats. Like, it is just so milky and iridescent, and it literally looks like a moonstone. So definitely job well done on this color. So pretty. So I think this color has broken my brain because all I can seem to say is that it's so pretty, which you can obviously see for yourselves, but wow. And here is Blue Moonstone in 3 coats. Next up is Hydrangea. This one is a muted out purpley lilac jelly with the same blue shimmer as Blue Moonstone. So I know I said the last polish was the most transformative between coats, but I take that back because I think this one is the most transformative between coats. Here on the first coat, it is just a soft wash of color with just a slight blue shift, but in the second and third coats, it really starts to come alive. Is there a purple crystal that is like the equivalent of a milky rose quartz? Because that's what this color is. It is so pretty. And gemstone-y? I don't think that's a word, but this polish is gemstone-y. Obviously, considering the name, it's meant to resemble a hydrangea, and this polish did come out for the rainy season here in Japan, and I was just late buying it, but it definitely does look like a purple hydrangea. Do you see what I mean about the difference between the second and third coats here? Like, it's like a totally different polish. And doesn't it look like polygel? It's not just me, right? Anyway, the thing that impresses me the most about all of these polishes is how smooth and self-leveling they are. Like, I don't think the effect would be so gemstone-y if they weren't, and it's just very well done. And I honestly can't wait to get my hands on more of these polishes because I'm curious to see if they come out with different finishes other than this like jelly-like formula. At the moment, and it might just be because of the season, but at the moment it looks like most of the polishes on the website are this jelly formula, so I'm really looking forward to what they come out with in the fall and winter months, and if they stray from this jelly formula or not. I will definitely buy more polishes and I will definitely keep you posted. Okay, so this exact color is literally my favorite color. I love these milky, muted out lilac purples. So pretty. And here's Hydrangea in 3 coats. And last but definitely not least is the shade Hisui Dori. Hisui is jade and Dori is bird. This is another polish that seriously gives off gemstone vibes. It is just a really beautiful milky jade green jelly. There's no shimmer, it's just jade green, and it is stunning. In the first coat, this one gives just a slight milky wash of green tinted color, but this is another one, and I know I've said this about maybe all of these polishes, but pay attention to how much it changes between coats. It is so cool. And honestly, this one would be the perfect nail polish to make like jade gemstone nail art. Like, I think it's Cirque that came out with the jade green jelly, or maybe it was Light Slacker. I'm not really sure, but I know there's a jade green jelly floating around, and I know there was a lot of jade gemstone nail art floating around maybe last summer. And again, the difference between 2 and 3 coats, like, it's so transformative. And I think 3 coats is perfect for all of the polishes that we looked at today, but especially for these last 2 because like it gives them that perfect like gemstone quality. And I think the effect in the end is that they both end up looking like polygel or a gemstone or yeah, something like that. And I am super into these milky finishes. Initially, I was a little worried about this color with my skin tone, like I wasn't sure if it would make me look washed out or a little sick. But actually, I really ended up liking the way it looked, and I have a feeling I will be reaching for this polish quite a bit this summer. And here is Hisui Dori in 3 coats.
So what do you think? These are literally the nicest jelly leaning polishes that I have ever used in my life, and I'm thoroughly obsessed. They are so freaking cute, and I'm already planning my next purchase, but let's talk about the ones that we looked at today. Honestly, like, what do you think? At first, I was afraid that it would be like a gimmicky polish with a cute packaging and a kind of like whatever product, but all around, to me, I felt that everything, the polish itself, the application, the self-leveling, the branding, the packaging, everything, I feel like Nail S brought their A game. By the way, this video is not sponsored in any way. I spent my own money on these polishes, so this is all just my personal opinion and I'm thoroughly impressed. So I know some people prefer full coverage, either creme polishes or specialty finish polishes that are like one and done. You don't have to layer it. It's all there for you. So I know these polishes aren't going to be for everyone because they are kind of like a build it up as you go polish. Like you're not going to get a fully opaque polish in 1 coat or 2 or possibly even 3 because these are all jelly leaning. If you've been watching my other videos, you know that I have been freaking obsessed with jelly polishes this entire summer, so why not top it off with like the best jelly polishes I've ever used ever. Anyway, even if jelly polishes aren't for you, I know we can all agree on the fact that they're just really cute. Also, I know it's totally cheating to say that I loved every single one of these polishes and not pick a favorite, but I loved all of them. And I can see myself reaching for literally any of these polishes depending on my mood. Now, given that we're in the summer and it's hot outside, I probably would gravitate more towards Hisui Dori or Hydrangea or Blue Moonstone. But again, depending on my mood, I could go for Ameiro Mikan or I could go for Yakan Hiko. Like, I don't know. I love them all. Is that cheating? It's cheating. I'm sorry. I can't choose this time. Just forget about me for a second. What's your favorite? Which do you think you would gravitate towards? Or are you like me and you can't choose? Leave me a comment below and let's have a chat about it. Before we hop into pricing and availability, I did want to explain a little bit more about the brand and how they operate. So this brand pretty much 100% operates online unless they're doing a pop-up shop, which is like a temporary store, like inside a big department store, kind of like Spirit Halloween, only small scale. So if we look at their website together, you can see as soon as we open it up, that if you scroll down just a little bit, there's a section called News, and it says right here it's got 2022 July 1st, and that's their July schedule for the month. So it says that the site will open on July 11th, Monday from 9 p.m., and then you can order your polishes then. So basically right now, if I tried to go to their nail products really quickly, everything says coming soon, so we can't order anything at the moment, but from Monday the 11th, we will be able to order polishes from 9 p.m. and I've personally got my eye on that 3-piece set up here at the top. Also, really quick to note that the site is all in Japanese. Like, they do have some menu titles that are in English, but the information itself is all in Japanese. And also at the moment, this brand does only ship to Japanese addresses,
which kind of sucks.
But I think they're a new-ish brand, so maybe if there's enough international interest, they could possibly ship internationally in the future. I don't know. I can't speak for them. I haven't spoken to them, but I'm hoping that's the case. With that being said, I will link their official website and their Instagram in the description box below, so please be sure to check that out so that they can know that you are interested and you are willing to buy internationally. And finally, a little more information about the polish itself. They do come in 10 milliliter bottles. They have a medium wide brush. They retail for 2,200 yen.
2,200 Japanese yen is $16.17.
They feature an adorable animal drawing on each bottle, and each color has its own animal. And as I mentioned, right now they are only sold in Japan and they are only sold online. But hopefully that will change in the future. So that's going to be all from me today. Before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you'd like to hang out and talk some more about Japanese nail polish, or just nail polish in general, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have a good week.